Oh, yo, what is going on, guys? It is the DFS Shark. We are back with another day of some NBA hoops. We got a pretty solid slate today, about an 8-game slate. As the season comes to an end, we got some teams fighting for playoff spots, some teams who have been out for a while now, some teams who've already clinched their spots. There's all kinds of matchups, all kinds of games. So these are all things you got to consider going into these final games of the season. But as always, guys, y'all watch these videos, y'all like these breakdowns, make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be alerted as soon as these videos drop. I'm dropping Prizepicks videos like this every single morning, going over my top 2 plays, and then I'm giving you a 5-man flex play to try so we can try to hit that 10. And if y'all want these plays even sooner before these videos even drop, join the Discord. It is free to join. The link is in the description. That's where I post all of the free plays as well, and then I add some throughout the day. And also on days like yesterday, I didn't get a chance to make the video, so yesterday I posted the plays in the Discord. So that's going to be the spot. Most times I'm going to be able to make these videos, but yesterday I just wasn't able to. But I'm still posting those plays in the Discord for y'all to have. So I want to go over that play yesterday. We ended up hitting on it. We had the double here of Jordan Poole and Gafford. Gafford had his best game of the season, so he absolutely crushed that line. And then Jordan Poole hit us on the less than assist. We threw this in a 5-man slip. Unfortunately, we didn't cash out here. We hit on Wembanyama, but SGA and Jabari Smith just went off on us here, so we still got some back on that line. We got 40% of our entry fee back, but we lost the 5-man slip. But this is all combined into one unit for me, both of these plays, so we ended up cashing on that line. And since I didn't get a chance to make a video yesterday and go over the play from the day before, that was on Monday where there was no NBA game, so I made a video for baseball, and we just ended up missing the 10x here on this line here. So these were the top 2 plays. Fortes, the only one that didn't come through. So these 2 split here, but we hit on everything else. So we doubled our money there, but like I said, we lost on the double, so a slight win here. But I just wanted to go over this because I did go over these on video on Monday. But if y'all guys are looking to get started and set up on these sites, drop in these codes on Prizepicks. You got this code here that'll match you up to 100% match deposit bonus. Same with CHALKBOARD, they're going to match you up to 100% match deposit bonus. On CHALKBOARD, you're going to find lines that you wouldn't find on Prizepicks, Underdog, and these other sites. So take advantage of that and all those discounts. And then if you get on either of these sites, you sign up on either of these, shoot me a message in the Discord and I'll set you up in the premium plays for 30 days. And then if you're in the Discord, go to the free plays here. This is where you'll see I posted the play right here that I'm about to go over for the day. This is where I post all of my free plays every single day. But if you're looking to take things a step further, go to join premium here. And this will take you to the premium page, or you could just go to the dfsshark.com. You check my website out, learn more about me, more about my picks, and then you can see some of the reviews and wins that everyone's got in the community. We are a smaller community right now, man. We're growing every day, and the main goal of this community is for us to just keep getting dubs every day, being consistent, good bankroll management, and being realistic. I'm realizing that we're not going to have winning days every day, but the goal is to win the week and then win the month and eventually just be profitable for the year. But just to recap some of the premium wins we had last night, we had a good day. We cashed out on Prizepicks and Underdog. They had the tacos on Prizepicks, so we hit here on this taco. That was the play that we went over, and then we had another taco that cashed here as well, giving us a positive day on the day on Prizepicks. And then Underdog, we had a positive day as well. We hit this double here with Russell and Olynyk, and then we hit 3 out of 4 here on this baseball slip. So you're getting a combo of NBA and MLB lineups in the premium. But let's dive into the good stuff. Let's dive into the optimizer. Let's see what it's cranking out for us today. We got Cam Thomas as the top play, and this is actually one of the plays that I'm going to be going over in the video. This is a play I'm liking a lot today. It's going to be one of my top plays of the day. The next one's Cam Johnson under threes, 2.5. So he just needs to stay under 3-pointers, under 3 3-pointers basically. Got good odds here. Joe kick over 20.5. Assist, rebounds. If you're not familiar with Daily Grind, basically it's a tool that pulls the odds from all these sports book, puts them into one spot, and gives you basically a odds to hit, whichever one has the highest odds to hit. So you can really build some good 5-6 man slips. This is where I find all of my plays. I never go to Prizepicks to put in my plays. I go straight to DGF and I take, the top 20 to 30, throw those in a spreadsheet, and I start working on finding which ones are the best value. That's how I find my lines, right? Everyone uses it a different way, but if you want to try it out, test it out and see if you like it, If you use that code SHARK, they're going to hook you up for 25% off your first month. Let's dive into these plays for the day. And since we went over Cam Thomas there, let's go ahead and roll it Cam Thomas here as the play. So that's going to be under 4.5 rebounds is the line we're liking. You see this line is still there. So let's slide over here to the games first. Let's look at the spread. So we got the Raptors against the Nets. Nets are at home on a -10. So a lot of blowout potential on the slate today as well. A lot of spreads over 10. So keep that in mind. But let's go to Cam Thomas here. So under 4.5 rebounds is the line we got. If we look at his last 5, he's gone under this 80% of the time. He's been averaging 3.4 rebounds over his last 5. His last 10, 60% of the time he's gone under, averaging 4.1. Last 24.1. Now, if we go to his head-to-head, these games are sort of irrelevant because he didn't even play hardly any minutes if you look here. But right here, this was last season, but he did play a full 30 minutes against the Raptors, and he ended up getting 2 rebounds. But if we go to the year, he's hit this line under 71%. But one thing to consider with Cam Thomas is his minutes have jumped up throughout the year as well. So you want to just be looking at more of his more recent games, because down here you can see the minutes comparison. He's playing a lot more now, but he's shown recently that he will stay under this line here, you know, over his last 20, or let's go over his last 10 here. He's averaging 4.1, and you know, he had his outlier game here of 8 rebounds here. So hopefully that don't happen tonight. But I'm liking him staying under on this. So the Raptors are not the strongest team at all when it comes to rebounds, 26 in the league. But if you go to shooting guards, they're actually top 11. So they're pretty solid there. Let's go to injuries. Obviously, for the Raptors, their whole team's out, it seems like. Manuel Quigley is a game time decision here. So hopefully he ends up suiting up and playing here. Claxton, game time decision. Finney-Smith is out. Cam Johnson, game time decision. So these teams are all just dealing with injuries all over the court, right? But Cam Thomas is going to be my first play. I got him locked in. If we look at the odds here, and you can see this on DGF, but DraftKings -135, FanDuel -138, BetMGM -140. Slide on over here to RotoWire, see what they have Cam Thomas's line set at. They have him playing about 37 minutes, coming in at about 4.4 rebounds. So they have him coming in slightly below this line here. Cam Thomas locking that in. The next play we're going to be going is on the rebounds line as well. We're going to be going Miles Bridges under 8.5 rebounds. So the line has been brought down to 8. Still feel like it's pretty decent value. There's just a chance that you're going to be getting a push on that line. But let's slide over to the game here. So we got the Hornets and the Hawks. The Hornets are on the road, plus 10.5. So blowout potential here as well, but not guaranteed. I mean, it's no guarantee that the Hawks are going to blow the Hornets out. Could end up being a close game, but let's go to Miles Bridges here. So over his last 5, he's gone under this line at 60% of the time, averaging 7.6. His last 10, he's gone under this 70% of the time, only averaging 6.7 rebounds. And his last 20, he's gone under about 50% of the time, averaging about 7.7. And the thing I like about this matchup with Miles Bridges is he has played Atlanta twice this year, and he's got 5 rebounds both of those games. So way below that line. If you look at his minutes, he played full minutes in both games as well, 34 and 36. So we're getting really good value at this line all the way up at 8.5. And you can see most of those games that I was showing you over his last 5, 10, and 20, he's only averaging about 7 rebounds a game. For the year, he's gone under this line 60% of the time. Now the Hawks aren't the best rebounding team, but as you can see, he hasn't hit this line. He hasn't even hit over 5 in both games against them. So if we go to his position here, they're actually number 3 against small forwards. Against power forwards, they're about 23. Going to injuries here. Obviously, the Hornets are banged up as well. LaMelo Ball out, Curry, Martin out. Going to the Hawks, they got Jalen Johnson out. Trae Young is still out. Sadiq Bey out for the season. So a lot of injuries on both sides as well. But Miles Bridges is a line I'm liking him to stay on the under here. If we go to the odds, we got DraftKings has this all the way at a -140. BetMGM -125. So two solid lines here from some major sports books. Let's go to the RotoWire. RotoWire has him in about 40 minutes and about 8.9 rebounds. Now, I don't think he's going to play a full 40 minutes here. He could possibly, but also another thing to consider with him is they played the Mavs last night. Ended up playing 36 minutes. Now, that's not saying he won't play 35 plus minutes again. He could, but off a back-to-back at the end of the season with the Hornets being well out of the playoffs, there is a chance they may not try to push him too much and end up hurting himself, right? So that's always a possibility. But Miles Bridges, these are going to be my top 2 plays, man. I'm liking these plays. Both of these unders got these locked in. Let's roll on my next play. So we're going to go to the man who is probably going to get a lot of y'all mad. He's got me mad plenty of times during these games, man. Chet Holmgren. We're going to go Chet. Playing the Spurs. Now, he has actually played the Spurs well. His last 2 matchups against the Spurs, he's gone over this line. I can't remember exactly how many points he has had, but he has played well against the Spurs, surprisingly, right? I think going up against the Spurs might light him up a little bit. Going up against Wembanyama to sort of prove that, you know, he's the better big man out of the 2. So it could be a little bit of a chip on his shoulder during those games. Wembanyama actually might not even play. I think he's sort of a game time decision right now. So if he doesn't end up playing, then we're actually getting pretty good value on this line here, right? Because Wembanyama will be out there. He'll have a casual game of just blocking 9 shots a game. So that could hurt us. But either way, with Wembanyama on the court, Holmgren has shown that he can score some points. So I'm liking the over here on Chet. The next play I'm liking is going to be Bam. Going up against the Mavericks. If you know the Mavericks. They are not good defensively. They give up a lot of points. They score a lot of points offensively, you know, but they're going to give up a ton of points as well. Luka's going to just keep putting pressure on you offensively. So you're going to need to counter that with some points. So I'm liking Bam to get some buckets tonight, right? Let me just go to the spread here on this game real quick. Over 215 totals are not the biggest total on this game, but I do like the spread here. I think it should be a close played game. Both teams playing well this season. So I'm liking Bam to come out hitting some shots in tonight's game. And another play I'm rolling with is going to be Devin Booker. We're going under 27.5 points. So they did play the Clippers last night, and he had probably I don't know if it was his worst shooting performance of the season, but I'm pretty sure it was at least top 3, right? He shot like 1 for 11 from the field. He had 12 points right here. He couldn't hit a shot, right? He couldn't hit a shot. And now they're playing him back to back. I just like this matchup against the Clippers. Now, he could be fired up to go off for, 30, 40 plus points tonight, which could possibly happen. But either way, the Clippers are still a tough team defensively. You got Leonard out there who can lock, almost anybody up, right? He plays really solid defense. And then it's just a matter of who's going to get hot for the Suns tonight, right? That's what it's always a matter of. Is it going to be Durant? Is it going to be Bill? Who's going to be scoring the points, right? It could be a balanced attack from all of them. But I'm rolling with this, man. You can see even before that against Minnesota, he had 13 here. Against the Pelicans, he had 25. So it was over his last 3, he hasn't come close besides this New Orleans game to this line here. I mean, obviously he went off here, which is the upside with Booker, which could happen, right? If we're taking this under, you just have to know that this could possibly happen. But playing the odds here, I'm liking the matchup against the Clippers. I'm liking for them to contain them and keep them under this line here. That's going to be it for this video, guys. That's going to be it for the plays for the day. If y'all like these videos, you like me giving these breakdowns, really going in depth on these plays. So you're not just getting plays, but you're getting plays that you can feel confident putting in. That's the goal of this channel. If you like this kind of videos, drop me a like, drop me a comment. Let me know if you've been telling me or if you're in the Discord and been getting some dubs. It really helps push my video out to a bigger audience so everyone can see it. Drop in either of these promo codes. Sign up if you're not on these sites. Then message me in the Discord and I'll get you set up in the premium. That's going to be it for this video, guys. I hope you have a great rest of the day. Take care.